Welcome everyone to my channel. Hi, I'm Beck. This is JoJo. Say hi, JoJo.
Hi, Jojo.
That's JoJo. That's also JoJo, but don't worry about
No,
that, JoJo. That's a different
no, it's
JoJo.
not that. No.
That's not JoJo. That's no JoJo. The reason for this video today is Roast Califer is tomorrow. Gasp. Well, it's gonna be tomorrow whenever this video comes out. So
Yeah,
yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, it's gonna be that day.
And then,
uh, okay, look. So I I recently posted a video. Um, and on said video, I was talking to one of the commenters about Rose Califer, what to expect. We were talking about the Bang Boost specifically. So I do want to say big shout out to Orion Senshi, who inspired this video just by the fun, conversation that we had in the comment section. So thank you so much. But that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing that we wanted to touch up on is the difference between new Eridu Bangbu versus the Rose Califer Bangbu. So we did notice that with the new Eridu Bangbu, they they're what we're used to, like they're cute, they're small, they're adorable, they're precious, and we love them, and
silly little
we
guys.
will do anything for them. But there is a common thing that has been happening with a lot of the new Eridu Bang Boos. And you see it a lot with, like, let's say, what was it? You'll know the Bang Boo names a lot better than I do, Jojo, if I'm being honest. I just think they're all cutesy, wootsy little babies, those cutie patooties.
Well, I don't
Um,
know the ones in New Eridu. I mean, in Rose Califer, so
no,
those
we're
are
not
new
gonna get to
ones.
Rose Califer just yet. But for specifically new Eridu, like the Bang Boo that worked
Oh,
themselves.
Overwork Boo.
Yeah, Overwork Boo, which is such a fitting name. We're gonna talk about the PubSec Boo that was having trouble finding their, true passion and what they wanted to do with their life, and maybe it wasn't with the PubSec and stuff like that. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that. Now, that was a common trait that was happening with the story between, first season of ZZZ up until what we're getting now, which is, I'll say up until like 2.5 of ZZZ. And a lot of the times we would see some of these Bang Boos in New Eridu that were just tired, exhausted, not sure what to do, not sure where to go. Like they all had their different personality types and they knew what they were supposed to do with their lives, but at the same time they always seemed a little lost or confused, and they always seemed to turn to Faithin or whoever was a close companion of theirs for help, to help them find what is their greater purpose, what do they want to do, and then always having that internal struggle with themselves on trying to figure that out. Now, the reason I want to bring that up is because with Rose Califer, what we're seeing recently, especially with the Bang Boo in the Clouds video that recently came out, the breaking news one with the Enna gang, that brought up a lot of questions for me personally. Now, Jojo, I don't know. Did you already watch the breaking news one for the Enna gang?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Is
What were
that
your
the rally
thoughts?
one?
Yeah, what were your thoughts on that specifically? Was there anything that stuck out to you? Because there was a few things for me.
What stuck out for me was the fact that they were like speaking, and they're like in a language that we know, like so they're
Right.
basically their language. Which is it's cool because to us as the player, we've just heard them say and that, like all like
Right.
the language
Yeah.
of their bamboo.
Mm.
But to them, they have this whole open communication. Like finding out like a dog barking and like the affliction you do is like how they speak to each other.
Yeah.
So it's like imagining that, but then them speaking the like cohesiveness and the fact that these bamboo are like worried because we, as new Eridu citizens, are going to Rose Califer. And it
Right.
also opens the question of like, how long has Rose Califer been so isolated from the rest of the world,
Hmm.
where they've gotten so comfy that there's no people from New Eridu, and now that it's opening up, they're worried. They're like, really, we're really worried.
That something bad is going to happen, and it's so strange to me because, and again, we're going to be going completely off of speculation. I would like to put a warning right now. A lot of things that we're going to be going off of, there's not a lot of like context and a lot of videos out there that really touch up on the story for Bang Boos and like a lot of the past episodes, unless you go and replay through the game completely again just to get all of that information. then, if you do that, heck yeah, please tell me what we missed or what we got wrong. I'm totally okay with that. I don't mind being corrected. But so we're going to be strictly going off of speculation on what we've seen, and this will mostly be us theorizing a lot of what we think is going to happen. But you're right though. Rose Califer has possibly been closed for a short, like for more than a short time, a long time, which could have something to do with the whole attack that happened on Sunbringer. That is my speculation, is that maybe they closed down the city whenever the first initial attack happened.
You know,
You know what I mean?
that makes sense.
But because they know about the world outside of Rose Califer, you
Yeah,
know?
enough for them to know like how the Bamboo are and like New Eridu and stuff.
Right. And then we also have to talk a little bit, just a little bit, about Anby and Nekomata and Nicole all getting to Rose Califer before it was announced that they were opening their gates.
Yeah, how they get there?
Yeah. I'm kind of curious to see where that story is going to go. That's like a whole subplot that they had for the end of 2.5. So I
Mhm,
really want to see how they got there and what's going on with that heist and everything like that too. So that's a whole other story. But back on track. Whenever it comes to the Enna gang, they seem really worried that the people of New Eridu are going to come over there and they're going to treat them like slaves, which is
mhm.
insane to me because what we've seen of almost anyone from New Eridu, whether it's bad guys or good guys, they treat the Bangbu with so much respect. But it was brought up that they do like the Bangbu in New Eridu have about the same rights as pets. And that's insane to me because I don't think I ever saw them as pets. I saw them as like kids almost, if that makes sense, because they
Yeah,
act like kids, and that's the difference between New Eridu Bangbu and Rose Califer Bangbus, is that the Bangbus in Rose Califer have like businesses that they own. Like they own those businesses. Those are theirs. And although the Bangbu and New Eridu have jobs that they work those jobs and they're exhausted and they don't know why they work them, which brings up the question of, are they working because they're being programmed to do that specific job and it's not one that they chose for themselves, or is it a matter of like, are is there like a darker side to New Eridu that we just didn't know about, that's kind of like hidden? Do you know what I mean?
that is true. Because if you remember correctly, in the place where Yishuan's from, um,
Yes.
there's just a machine that you can just buy a bamboo.
True. They treat them
They're
like
easily access
little
little
little gotchas.
machines,
Yeah.
just little gotchas, and to assist people in what to do.
Those specific bangbus that you pull, you send them out to like fight things and do things for you. And when they're exhausted, you simply just get new ones and put them in their place. And I never like thought about that at all, and now it's got me like second guessing how we've
Why?
been using our bangbu this entire time. And I'm like, no, maybe it's because Faith treats Eos so well that I just
Hmm.
never thought about it. You know what I mean?
People just kind of just put them out there and just don't check on them. They're just okay. They're gonna do what they're told to do, and if they don't do that, we'll choose another one.
Right. And I just, that hurts to think about, if I'm being honest. That hurts so bad to think about, cuz I never thought that we were mistreating them, but now I'm like, "Oh my god, we're awful. What the fuck?"
Now I don't want to send them out
I
anymore.
don't want them to fight for us like that unless they want to. Oh, and then we also have the topic of the limiters that
Oh yeah.
all of the Bangbu in New Eridu have. And
Hmm.
it's so that they can't pass the what's the test called?
The forbidden fruit test.
Yes, the forbidden fruit test. So they can't pass the forbidden fruit test because of this limiter, which limits their ability to be full-fledged citizens. And that's messed up. That
That
is
is messed up.
so messed up. And I can understand why the Bang Boos of Rose Califer are so like, oh no,
So
new
worried.
Eridu people are coming here. It's like, oh no, they really do think that. And can you imagine what like the clashing sides of like people from New Eridu going to Rose Califer and then vice versa of anyone going to
Oh
from Rose
God.
Califer going to New Eridu and seeing the difference in how the Bangbu are treated.
Seeing Bang Boos behind behind like barriers, like boycotting your like presence being here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Exactly. It's gonna be I think this is gonna be a very heavy story beat and I'm so excited for it.
Mhm.
But I don't know if I'm ready. Like I feel like emotionally and mentally they're going to mess us up and it's specifically gonna be like focused with the Bang Boost. So I'm gonna be paying super close attention to any story regarding the Bang Boo.
So I did pick up a couple things in the wikis. So unfortunately, this is a wiki. I'm not sure this is true or not. I'm just reading off what is available to everyone to see.
The fan made wiki, mind
Mhm.
you. Mhm.
So the people who make the Bang Boos are the Marcel Group.
Mhm.
Sunbringer used to run the Marcel Group. Bang Boos
Used to.
originally were, yeah, used to.
Mm.
So she's no longer the CEO.
Oh, okay.
Um, Originally, they were created to help people get out of the hollows, and then that's how carrots got made.
Yeah.
That's how now like how Aos helps us through the hollows and other characters that we've met. So which brings me to think, if Sunbringer stayed in Rose Califer, what if, like, them no longer being the CEO, what if the Marcel group, if it exists in Rose Califer, there's two divisions now, one in Rose Califer, one in New Eridu, and that the Marcel group and New Eridu are purposefully derived and made the Bangboos just to help its citizens, therefore not allowing them to be independent like those in Rose Caliber. So
Oh.
what if that new Marcel group in New Eridu, again all speculation, like purposely, like, you know what, well, they're designed to help people, so we'll make them continue helping people.
Oh, so you think that the Bang Boo for New Eridu were specifically made as tools and that was it? That's all they were meant to
Hmm.
be.
Yeah,
That's not
possibly.
that's not better. That's
I know
so
it's
not
not better,
better.
but like it's like the speculation of what I can tell, because being Sunbringer no longer being the CEO, she doesn't have control of the Marcel group, and they can
You're
just do
right.
whatever they want to the Bang Boos.
Yeah, and I do know that whenever I was talking about this in that comment section of my video, they did bring up a good point that Sunbringer would not allow limiters in the Bang Boos.
Not her babies. Not
She
her
would
babies.
never. She would never. I if I had known that that's what the limiters were freaking doing, no, I wouldn't do that either. Oh
Now
my god. And
thinking
you know,
back at it, some of the Bellabog like quests. I don't know if this has anything to do. So please, again, all
mhm,
speculation. In the Bellabog quest, when Grace is trying to help her like AI constructs,
her
like with
babies.
her babies with her machinery, um, that's almost like how the Bamboos are. Like they have their own personality,
You're right.
um, but then there's something going on where they're going like like almost like out of their minds, like machinery attacking people or bursting
Oh.
to something. So I don't know if it's a glitch or them like just gaining their sentience or learning who they are. So what if they're just like acting out
Oh.
because they're trying to like pass that kind of thing? I don't know if that
So
makes sense or not.
no, that makes a lot of sense. So I get what you're saying. So essentially, like, what if they've gained that sentience of individuality that they are meant to have, and they're kind of just going berserk, like give that back to me, like give me my
Mhm.
freedom, kind of thing. Or what if with the Marcel group, since Sunbringer's not the CEO of it anymore, whenever they were creating these bamboos specifically designed to help people like tools, that they altered how the bamboo was created and something either went haywire or they purposely made that so that the bamboo don't turn against them.
'Cause life, finds a way.
Because God, that again, that brings up so many questions and concerns mostly. But like, let's think about Eos. Eos is definitely like an outlier with this, right? Because Eos is their own Bangbu. They could do whatever they want. And matter of fact, they do. A lot of the Bangbus in New Eridu do still get to have like the freedom to do whatever they want, and they don't
Mhm,
have any, problems with it. And that close-knit group that, Eos ends up making with I think it's with a Million and, like, Lucky Boo and a few of the other, like, Bang Boos that you see, they all are doing their own things. So I wonder if there are still some Bang Boos out there that are just not affected by a limiter? Because I don't think Phaethon has a limiter in Eos, right?
that's what I'm thinking, like, Eos acts so independently
Right.
from Bell and Weiss, almost like they're not like tools, they're more like they just live
Companions.
in the, video store.
They were roommates.
So,
But can
yes,
the
what to
same thing
think
be
about.
said about, like, 2 through, I think, the 20 that they have of, like, the Eos clones?
That is the question, right? Because technically they use Eos as their, like, quote, unquote, "proxy."
Right.
So they talk through them, and that's
Mhm.
their, like, way to communicate with people inside the hollows.
That's
So
why they're
what
so effective, yeah.
I wonder if they're just, like, copies of like, that one original Eos, so they all serve that same
Oh.
purpose, but they're all kind of individual?
Right, but Eos will always
Hmm.
be the number 1, I guess. Oh, I'm not excited for what Rose Caliper has to offer us. I feel like they're going to make me cry, and I feel like
Honestly,
emotionally I'm gonna be destroyed.
I was thinking West California was just gonna be a new area to meet new people and stuff. I wasn't expecting, like, this kind of lore.
Right! I wasn't
Mhm.
expecting Bang Boo lore to just drop in my lap like that. Holy
So,
cow!
speaking of the web event, yes, there is a web event right now. I don't know if it's still ongoing, but there's a web event where you go into the lives of 5 different, Bang Boos. I think one's like a seamstress,
Mhm.
one is like a corporate worker, one so you choose you go through 5 of their lives, and then, you make choices, and depending on that choices, you get endings. So possibilities of how these Bang Boo, um, meet their, like there's the story of their ending, not like they're gonna die, but
No,
like
just, like,
what
how their
happens in the
stories end.
future.
Mm.
Mhm.
And you get 5 different endings for each of them, right?
Yep, yep, yep.
So 5 different
Like,
outcomes.
depending if a bamboo helps someone or choose not to help someone to go off their instinct or go off the safe bet. Unfortunately, I didn't pay attention because I just wanted the Pringles. I'm sorry. Um, but
Shame.
I never realized, like, oh wait, you're making these choices for these bamboos because they want to make these choices.
Yep.
They're not like, oh, you're telling them what to do. They're like, hey, what should I do?
They're asking for your advice.
Hmm.
Oh, no. I'm not ready.
And then I'm reading a little bit here while we're talking and stuff. And I guess someone pointed out a specific bamboo. I think his name is Denny Boo.
Yes.
Um, and he was raising money because he's a homeless bamboo.
Mhm.
He has no one that takes care of him. But he found his purpose by trying to help stray cats. And so he would like
He's the one who
raise
always asks
money.
for one Denny, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, I remember him. He was in the alley, over by the movie theater.
I never really thought about, like, why is this bamboo asking for Denny?
Right.
And I'm like, "Oh, come on. It's not like this."
And he wants to he found his purpose in helping cats, like stray cats, which is
Mhm,
such a sweet thing. And there's just so much that this unraveled, and it kind of like took the rose-covered glasses off of my eyes because I didn't see anything wrong with New Eridu, but they also started us in New Eridu, so why would we? Right?
mhm.
It's like, why would we see anything wrong? This has always been the norm. But now we're going into an area where this is not the norm. And
Yeah.
matter of fact, we're not the norm. New Eridu is the is the bad. And I just my world is thrown upside down, and I'm team Bang Boo, baby. All right, I
Yeah,
will fight on their side. Get those unions together. I will be right there beside you amongst the Bang Boo.
you would
I
be
will
man if you could choose to make a character.
I would support the uprising. Viva la resistance.
Just to go off your rose-colored glasses. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, like even like Sokaku's backstory of like
Mhm.
their like race being in war with like the Eridu that of back then, and
Yeah.
then like I keep forgetting her name. The chick with the glasses in Operation Six. Uh,
Oh, I know who you're talking
the
about.
one who saved her. Yeah. Um, wanted just the war to end, and then now in New Eridu, people I was like, I'm gonna call them like demon like people, like
Oh,
Asuras.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, Now they can live like amongst them, so like Sokaku can, and like
Yeah. And
it's so
Magus
weird.
or
And
Magnus?
Magus,
Yeah.
even Magnus, like she she had like modifications done to her body with an
Mhm.
AI that runs her tail, and it's like, whoa, things aren't good. Things weren't good in New Eridu, and they still
No.
aren't, because Tops and Marcel Group and all those companies are doing things that
And
we're
then
just now finding out with every new character that comes out. And all I think to myself is, oh, just a new character I'm gonna pull for.
right. Like it you just goes right over your head. There's such like a dark
Hmm.
story to ZZZ, and it only makes me want to pay closer attention. And I will admit, like I'll be the first to admit that sometimes I just kind of want to get to like the major story beats, and I tend
Hmm.
to like skim over a lot of like the side questing and the little events that they have going on, because sometimes they're just, oh, it's so cute, you're going to Bangbu Island and you're doing all these cute things and you're fighting as Bangbu, but you look into it and you're like, oh man, I shouldn't have skipped any of the dialogue. I
I'm there
missed
with
so
you.
much.
I feel like I should just not skip the stories now.
Oh, like again,
Dang.
we're not perfect, okay? We love the game. We love this game. That's the reason that we're here. That's why we're making this is because we want to talk about this. We want to deep dive into lore, and I love having conversations with people who know more about the lore than I do, because one, it educates me on what's going on with the ZZZ lore that I really really love, but also it helps me understand the world a little bit better, because this completely opened my eyes. I just thought, like Jojo said, I thought Rose Califer was just going to be a new place, new interactions, new story beats, new characters. I didn't think anything else. But there's like a whole subplot with the Bang Boos, and I am obsessed. I need more. So yeah, I really hope that we get a lot of the answers, and we threw out a lot of like questions more than we gave answers for things, but that's really kind of where we're at. Like, where exactly does New Eridu stand when it comes to Rose Califer? How does Sunbringer feel about New Eridu and how they treat the Bangbu? She has to have some idea on it,
Mhm.
right? Like,
And
she has to.
in the update video, they did mention that there's three people with the last name Sunbringer.
True.
So w- did she split herself into three different people? Or are these
Mm.
just three people who are carrying Sunbringer's name? Like, how are they related to Sunbringer?
My theory on that one is that maybe she split into three to better protect herself
Because of
from,
the assassination attempt.
yeah, because of that assassination attempt. So that's my thought on that. And I don't know where to go from there. That's really the only inkling that I have for it, is maybe it's like
Which
a defense mechanism.
we're thinking it's Ramiel, right? Ramiel was the one who attempted
Yes.
against
That
Sunbringer, and now she's now
100%,
coming
right?
back to to do it
To
again.
to finish the job if she can.
That's what it shows in like the trailers that we've seen.
Well, they also, whenever they talk about the attempt on Sunbringer, they never say that it was successful or that it, did anything specific. The only thing they say is that ever since the attempt on her life, she hasn't been the same. And it's like, does that mean that they did successfully like do something, or does that mean that she's like more like vigilant when it comes to meeting people outside of Rose Califer? So
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know. I don't know what to think on that one. They should hopefully give us answers.
I
And there's a
hope
lot
so.
of characters there. I am so excited for the characters. There's so many cool characters that are coming out, and I really hope that they give us answers too. Valina,
Yeah,
don't even get me started.
that's that is.
Don't even get me started. Right, this isn't about her. Thank you guys. I hope y'all had fun theorizing and listening to us just kind of talk about Bang Boos for a little bit. If you have any theories of your own or any ideas of what's gonna happen with Rose Califer, or heck, once you play the story for Rose Califer, come back and see if we got anything right. I doubt it, but like, see if we got anything right, and
Yeah,
then comment below.
after we finish Rose Califer, I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, we're gonna come back. We're just gonna discuss everything. I will be streaming that, by the way, whenever the story beat comes out. That is on my list. That is what I'm going to do. I need to play it. I need to know. I need to know the lore. Give me, give to me.
Gimme, gimme.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. But thank you guys for watching. For those of y'all who did, if you want to see more of my content, you should consider subscribing to my channel. You can hit that nice little subscribe button right there. It's free. It's good for the economy. And for goblins, might I say. Yeah, Jojo, say something.
Subscribe.
Hold on. All right. We were about to end this. Okay? We were about to end this. Until. Jojo, would you mind reading what you just found?
Yeah. So these are snippets with Devil Boo involving Devil Boo. And this is Devil Boo talking to Eos, Weiss, and Bell. And I believe this is when Eos talks to Devil Boo.
Right.
So they say, "Oops, your parent is here," which means Weiss and Bell just came in. And then Devil Boo's trying to talk to Bell and Weiss, saying, "Please don't freak out. I'm just trying to help your little Bang Boo find its true desires." Now, on the surface, this Devil Boo is like, is red with like devil wings. So you think,
Right.
oh, tempting. But that little snippet of like find its true desires. Now knowing everything, it's like, oh, what's Devil Boo trying to tell us?
Yeah, what does he know that we don't, you know?
And then a snippet of Devil Boo talking to, I think, Wiser Bell. He's saying Aos is just a kid, quote unquote. Haha. Kids' voices are the most honest out there. That's like, wait a second.
So when you read that to me, right? The
Yeah.
first thing that came to mind was something, it was like a theory that people had a long time ago about what the first language was for like human beings. And it's what babies do. You know how babies go ba 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 ba?
Hmm.
What does that sound like? Eh na na na.
It's
The first language to the Bang Boos is just baby speak. The language we've been hearing is just babies.
Ooh,
And then
that's a good theory.
because all of the Bang Boos in Rose Califer are considered adults.
Hmm.
They're considered full-fledged adult Bang Boos. So are just all of the Bang Boo and New Eridu babies? Is that what you're telling me?
Specifically made to stay as babies.
Made to stay childlike babies. And they can only speak one language, but like only a
Mm.
few people know how to speak the language of the Bamboo in New Eridu, right? Like you have to learn it.
Yeah, you have to have learned how to speak it, or like you have like a translator.
But whenever they go to Rose Califer, they're just gonna be speaking English.
That's
Like
horrible.
everyday, people.
I That's what I wonder because the videos that have been coming out is, it's still like the adult Bang Boos, like the free Bang Boos, still going with their like commercials.
Right.
But then
Right.
at that final one, when they have the rally, they're speaking to themselves. So,
Oh. So there
hmm,
might be Bang Boo that's, well, then again, Rose Califer is the place that Bang Boo were born. So it would make
yep,
sense for them one to speak their first language, right? So
yeah,
the inana. Oh
hmm.
man.
And then this one little snippet left. It's Eos speaking. And he just was saying Bell dot 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 Weiss dot master dot dot. And Devil Boo says a little Bang Boo that casually calls master, all cute and pitiful. That's interesting. And to me, I'm thinking like, does Devil Boo think that Eos is calling Bell and Weiss their master, or
Oh.
is Eos calling master to like not to Bell or Weiss, but to like either like their
Sunbringer?
like maybe Sunbringer, maybe
Mm.
Bell and Weiss's like teacher that they call master,
You're
or
right. I have more questions, Jojo.
I know, right?
Ah. Anyway. All right, for real this time. Bye.